Hello class 6. In previous video we have read about the wool. Now in this video we are going to read about the in previous video we have read about the cotton, and in this video we are going to read about the jute. As we all know, jute is a natural fiber and it's cheaper than other natural fiber. When we buy jute, when we compare it from other fibers, jute is easier and it's cheaper. It is cheaper from other natural fibers. The fibers of jute are long, shiny, and it is also known as golden fiber. Jute, the another name was given to the jute is the golden fiber because it is used in so many things to make things like that, for ropes, bags, chimneys and other things. That's why it is known as golden fibers. Other than that, when we want to grow jute plant somewhere, we need some specific climate. That climate is, jute plant is mainly grown in the climate which is warm, humid, and plenty of rainfall must be there. And the soil which is used in which the jute plant is grown is the loamy soil. Loamy soil is the best soil to grow jute plant, and it takes 5 to 6 months to grow a jute plant. It takes 5 to 6 months to a jute plant when it from seeds to grow into a new plant, newer and developed plant. Other than this, in India, when we talk about India, mainly the jute plant is grown in West Bengal, Assam, Bihar. These are the main common states of the India where jute plant is grown. Second, we can talk about that jute is the second second most popular fibers after the cotton. Cotton is the most popular fiber. When we talk about the second most popular fiber, that is jute is the second most popular fiber to be used. After that, there is some time of a processing in which how jute plant is grown, what is the processing to harvest it. When a jute plant is fully grown, it takes 5 to 6 months to grow, and then when it fully grows, then the harvesting time will be there. Plants of the jute crop must be harvested, and when after harvesting jute plant, what have been done, it has been cutted from the lower part of the ground so that we can contain more plant parts. And this part, when we cut a jute plant from the near to the ground, then this cutted part of the plant, these plants are leave on the land for some days so that they can easily get dry. Plants left in the field for few days, and after that the stem of that cut plants are tied into a bundles. Bundles are formed of this plants, this parts of plants, bundle is formed by them, and then they are immersed into a water for 3 to 4 weeks. In simple way, we can say that when we cut the jute plant, this firstly they has been dried over the field for some days, then bundles are formed by them, and then after forming that bundle, these bundles are kept into water for 3 to 4 weeks. And this process of keeping jute plants into 3 to 4 weeks into a water is known as rating process. That is rating process. Soaking means putting plants into a water for some weeks. So after that we get the threads, then this fibers are separated from the plant, and then these fibers are then removed by the hands, picked up by the hands and woolen into the fabric. Then it is converted into a fabric form. When now uses of jute, what are the uses of jute? Jute is commonly used in making gunny bags, ropes, carpets, handbags and other so many things are made by the jute. Other than this, the jute is also used in textile. Clothes are also made by the jutes, and agriculture sector, some products of the agriculture sectors are also used in made by the jute, and jute is directly also used in the agriculture field. Sleepers, clothes and hats, other things are also made by the jute. After jute, our next natural fiber is wool. Wool is the most, it requires the process of shearing. Wool, as we all know, wool we get from the sheep, camel, rabbit, etc. animals are there which provide us wool, and this wool is removed from their body, and the process of removing of wool from sheep or other animal is known as shearing process. After this shearing process, the wool, why does the wool is required? Wool is mainly the clothes made by the wool is used in winter season. Why they are used in winter season? Because they provide our body heat and it makes our body warm during the winter seasons. After the wool, next is the silk. Silk is the next natural fiber. In this silk we get from the silkworm. Silkworm provide us silk, and this silkworm is developed from the silk moth, which is also known as cocoon, and this cocoon is mostly live on the mulberry plant. Mulberry plant, this cocoon eats that mulberry plant and forms a silk thread, forms the silk around its body, and then the silk around it, when it forms the silk around its body, then that cocoon animal, that cocoon, that silkworm is boiled into water to remove that silk which that animal produces. Then the silk is removed from their body and then it is converted into a fabric form. Other than this, when we talk about the rearing of silkworm for the production of silk, when the growing of the silkworm, when rearing and caring of silkworm is done, that process is known as sericulture. Sericulture is the process in which the silkworm is grown, kept, and their rearing and caring has been done there. Silkworm, when we talk about the silk is the most, it is the costly fiber, it is very expensive. They are soft, shiny and smooth to touch. When we touch the silk is so smooth, so shiny, so strong, and it is strongest of all the fibers. And it is used to making saris, kurtas, shawls and other things are also made by the silk. After that, core. What is core? Core is mostly extracted from the, when we talk about the core is the outer part, fabric part of the coconut. As we see, has you seen coconut, the brown part of the coconut outside its body, outside the fruit, that is the fiber that is known as core. That fiber is used to make different type of robes, carpets and other things. They are mostly waterproof. They you can put them into water, but they did not get any effect does not created by water on them. They are waterproof and we get that fiber from the cotton. After that, there are also other fibers like hemp. What is hemp? Hemp is another hemp is excreted from the hemp plant, stem of hemp plant, and it is used to make mats, carpets, net, clothes, etc. Other than hemp, there is a flax. Flax, what is a flax? Flax is obtained from the stem of a flax plant and it is used to make ropes and high quality papers. This is all about our natural fibers. Now we are going to talk about our synthetic fibers. Synthetic fiber, as I already told you, that synthetic fibers are the fiber which are made. They are made by the men by using different type of chemical substance or in the by factories and other things. In this we are going to first study about the nylon. Nylon is the smooth, non-absorbent, durable and dries easily. Smooth means nylon fiber is so smooth to touch. They are non-absorbent. Absorbent means it cannot absorb any type of water and sweat from your body. Other than they are durable, they can easily convert, you can store them in easily form. They dry easily. When we wash the nylon clothes, they dry easily, quickly they dries. And it is also elastic, they have a elastic capacity and you do not need to iron them. Nylon melts at a high temperature. When the high temperature is given to nylon, that it can be melt, it can burn. Second synthetic fiber is acrylic. Acrylic synthetic fiber, it is used to make clothes and carpets. It is very lightweight and it and warms and it is similar to wool. When we talk about the wool, it compares to be wool. It is look like it's same. It shows the same property like the wool. Acyclic. And the next is the polyester. What does happen in polyester? It is a synthetic fiber and it produced chiefly by reaction of diabetic acid. Some acids and alcohols used to produce polyester fiber, that is polyester. Next is polyester. polyester. This polyester is a synthetic fiber. It is made by the diabacic acid and a dihydric alcohol. They are strong fibers. Resistance to crisis means it cannot get easily. It regain its property when we crush them, and polyester is a strong, light and wet weather resistance. This is all about our chapter number 3rd. Here our chapter number 3rd has been completed. Your work you have to write this word bank given on the page number 31 in your notebook, and you have to also do one work. You have to paste all this different type of fabric, collect this different type of fabric like jute, wool, cotton, which are available in your home. You have to collect them and paste them into your copy. Okay, I can write here. Your homework is to your activity work is to you have to paste different types of fabrics in your notebook. Collect them from your home, and you have to paste them on the plain side of your notebook. You have to paste cotton, jute, other wool or other fabrics like silk or etc. Thank you.